इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन। तो अब हम डिस्कस करेंगे इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन क्या होती हैं और यहाँ पे हम उनके कुछ डेरिवेशन देखेंगे। ठीक है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। फॉर यूनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन सम सिंपल इक्वेशंस दैट रिलेट डिस्प्लेसमेंट, टाइम, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, फाइनल वेलोसिटी एंड एक्सेलरेशन आर ऑब्टेन्ड। First one is, as acceleration of the body at any instant is given by the first derivative of the velocity with respect to time. So we can write this equation A equals to dv upon dt in the form of dv is equals to A into dt. Okay, clear? Now suppose body's velocity changes from u to v in time interval t. Okay, so the limit for the equation will be integration dv is equals to integration a dt. So limit will be u to v and time interval 0 to t. Got it? Now when we integrate these equations, we'll get v minus u is equals to a into t minus 0, or we can write it at. Clear? Now again v is equals to u plus at. So this one is the first equation of motion. Okay, this one is first equation. Now see, acceleration is written in the form of velocity dv upon dt, and dv will be equals to a dt, and body changes velocity from u to v and time interval t. So we put the limits over here. Okay, after putting the limits we will get the final result in terms of this one. So this one is the final equation and it is denoted by first. Clear? Now we will talk about the second equation. Now the velocity of the body is given by the first derivative of the displacement with respect to time. So velocity can be written in the form of v equals to ds upon dt, and again we could write displacement ds is equals to v dt. Got it? Now again we know that v is equals to u plus at. We will replace this value in this equation, so we will get the new equation of displacement. Okay, then after replacing the value we will get new equation in the terms of u plus at into dt. Now displacement is written in the form of ds equals to u plus at into dt. Now suppose the object is covering total displacement s in time interval t. So our limits will be 0 to s and 0 to t. Okay, now we'll integrate both the sides. So we'll get the equation s limit, and here we will get the equation ut plus half at square, and we'll put the limit t to 0. Okay, now in the next equation we'll put the value of t. The equation will be same, so we'll get the value s equals to u into t minus 0 plus half a into t minus zeros whole square. Okay, so after simplifying we will get the value ut plus half at square. This one is the second equation. Okay, this one is second equation. S equals to ut plus half at square. Now see this equation. We said that body covered as displacement and t time interval, so we put the limit in this equation 0 to s and 0 to t time interval. So after integrating we will get the final equation s equals to ut plus half at square, and this one is denoted by second. Okay, now we'll talk about the third equation. The acceleration is given by the first derivative of velocity with respect to time, that is denoted by a equals to dv upon dt. That means a equals to dv upon dt, or we could write it like this: a dv upon ds into ds upon dt. Got it? Now again, this term ds upon dt, we can denote this term by the velocity. So the equation of acceleration will be like this: dv upon ds into v, because we know the velocity of v is equals to ds upon dt. Okay, now again from this equation we could get the value of ds is equals to 1 upon a v dv. Now we will integrate this equation. Okay, so integrating for this equation, we will put ds equals to v dv upon a. We are putting the limits from 0 to s for the displacement, and for the velocity we consider the initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. So the equation will be like this. Now we will integrate this equation. So we got s over here, and this one will be equals to a is a constant. Now we will get v square upon 2. Now we put the limits. Okay, now next term we will put the upper and lower limits in this equation. We'll get the value of a s equals to 1 by 2a into v square minus u square, or we can write it v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Okay, again we could write this equation: v square minus u square equals to 2as, or v square equals to u square plus 2as. Okay, so this one is the third equation of motion. Now you could see the equation a equals to dv upon dt. Now in this equation we replace dt in terms of ds into ds. We multiply in here ds. So after replacing this value as a velocity, we got dv upon ds into v. So after simplifying we got ds equals to v upon a into dv, and then after we integrate this equation, so we got the final equation in terms of s equals to v square minus u square upon 2a. Again When we simplify it, then we got the final equation v square equals to u square plus 2as. This one is the third equation of motion.